Welcome back. Welcome back to the Haunted House, the only haunted house on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading brought to you by Mita and the Parlor of Wonders. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free readings. Every reading is buy one get one free, so that means if you get the $6 taco box, the 1111 love reading, the $15 XXX love reading, the $20 past, present, future, or the $30 general. Every reading is buy one get one free. You can ask up to 3 questions. Get 1 plus card, 1 minute per dollar that you spend. And that is the special tonight. So check out the description. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I prefer Cash App. You can do Super Chat if you'd like. You can help you with love, family, career, money, protection, soulmate, twin flame. No like, no sub, no read. Be groovy, please, or leave man. Come back when you feel better. No refunds, no e-checks, no solicitation, please. No timings, no health, no legal, financial, no pregnancy questions. This isn't Madam Stormie's DNA testing, okay? 18 plus, take, your own advice, your advice and discretion. Like, this is for entertainment, fun, and purpose only, like that kind of thing. Like, blah, blah, blah. I have to say that disclaimer, but please, be advised to take your own future into your own hands, no matter what a reading or grief counseling session is saying. Follow your inner compass. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, without forgetting some of the details that maybe didn't resonate, because they might resonate in the not too distant future. Excuse me. Just putting some things in chat. If you'd like to get a buy one get one free reading, every reading is buy one get one free. The $6 taco box, 1111 love reading, $15 XXX love reading, the $20 past, present, future reading, as well as the $30 general. Every reading you get is $1 per minute, so that means you'll get 1 minute per dollar that you spend. I can help you with love, life, career, finances, soulmate, twin flame. I will be doing a collective message in about 15 minutes. I usually do 3 collective messages during the lives. And if you'd like me to put on the spirit box tonight, please like the live. If I get 10 lives, if I get 10 plus likes, I'll put the spirit box on. If I get 20 plus, we'll do an Estes method. Clear. Hey Molly, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the channel. What are you doing? What you doing, puppy? You're back at your apartment, right on. That's cool. 6%. I can relate. I can definitely relate. It's been on the low side today with that. So tonight's special is buy one, get one free. Every tarot card reading is buy one, get one free. That means if you get the $6 taco box, the 1111 love reading, the $15 triple X love reading, as well as the $30 general, every reading is only $1 per minute. So that means you'll get a minute for each dollar you spend. You may get some extra cards, but every tarot card reading is buy one, get one free. You can ask up to 3 questions. 6+ cards, 6+ minutes, whatever comes first. Same with the 1111, 15, 20, and $30 readings. I am doing a free collective message in about 10 minutes. I do 3 collective messages during the lives, and they start at about 15 minutes in, just to make sure, you know, people gather. And if you'd like to win the free reading, you have to actually engage in chat and be a part of the chat. If there's enough people to play the game to win the free reading, well, let me know. Put the emoji of the jack-o'-lantern into the chat if you want to play a game to win a free reading. And let me know. But you actually have to like, subscribe, and engage with us in the chat. I don't think there's enough people in the chat right now who want to do that. So if you do, let me know. Okay, Gizmo. Oh, they're up there now, huh? Okay, welcome back. I should probably do the poll. I haven't done the poll yet. What is it, puppy wuppy duppy? Oh, he's a wee-wee. I'm sorry, I can't come over there and cuddle with you right now. As much as I want to, okay? I have to work so I can make you some treats, or get you some treats, or get you some dog food. Oh my gosh, just gonna do this all night now. Some cracker. Yeah, that was me howling. Yeah, I would go sit down if I were you. Unless you want me to get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, run away. I'm gonna get you. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? I would kiss you, but you've been licking the kitchen floor. Because somebody let you in. You're not supposed to be in the kitchen. No pets in the kitchen. No doggies in the kitchen. No kitties in the kitchen. No babies in the kitchen. Did you get enough to eat today? Seems like I feed you all day. All day and all night. Do chihuahuas ever stop eating? I mean, it seems like these chihuahuas are like cats. Cats, they don't know when to stop. And it stems from like their wild instincts to eat their same weight the weight they carry every day. So a cat in the wild has to eat its body weight every day to survive. They don't really have that problem when they're domesticated. But if you put a bowl of cat food in front of a in front of a cat, it will continue to eat it and it will not stop until it bursts. It might even stop, but it will come back for more, even if it's not hungry. And the dogs are kind of like that. I just don't know why. I've never experienced dogs that are like hungry all the time. Hungry? See? How good? Tree? Cookie? Chicken? Fishes? Steaks? Hot dogs? Bacon? It's a puppy. It's a puppy. I'm sorry, I don't have any of those wonderful things that you love, that I hate. Oh, but I like to cook it for you because you love it so much and you're worth it. You paid me back some. What do you mean, honey? Okay, so LI to me just means like Linden or Land Impact. And you know, Linden is the currency the second way. Oh, you sent me $11. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Do you have any questions you want to ask Tara tonight before I do the collective message? Thank you so much. It's gonna go towards gas for the car. And hopefully get the money together to pay my dad's health insurance. I'm still trying to recover financially from Gypsy's surgery. It's been quite an ordeal. But she's worth it. Worth it, baby. Worth it. Okay, 13 days to go back to work. Okay, let's see what we can get into online. I haven't slept today. I turned the live off last night at 1:15. I was asleep by 1:30. I was so comfortable and so happy and so high from being just in bed. And the high from being in bed was so wonderful. It was an amazing feeling, actually. Like, my dopamine levels were totally just from, like, you know, being in human dog bed, and I was just so happy to be going to sleep before 2. And then at 4:45 in the morning, I woke up choking, and my eyes burned, and I couldn't breathe, and my throat was like real lethargic and dehydrated. You're not gonna fucking believe this, but somebody who I've asked to please don't cook when everyone in the house is sleeping late at night and you're sleepy too. So the roommate made the house smell like a a burned burrito fart. But he, at least he cleaned it up when I asked him to. I mean, I woke up at 4:45 in a doozy, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? He didn't think to open a window. He didn't think to open a door. He didn't think to turn a fan on. He didn't think to turn the ventilation stuff on above the stove. He just went back to playing his game. Didn't even put an air purifier on. This is common fucking sense. Now, I don't know. I mean, he was like, I'm not, I wasn't sure if the air conditioner was on, so I didn't want to put the windows up. The air conditioner was not on. Why would I have the air conditioner on when it's 68 degrees outside? I don't even turn the AC on if it's 75 degrees outside, let alone sometimes I don't even turn it on if it's 78. Like, what's the point? I'm not living in Florida where it's humid all the time. And it's been a very dry and warm spell lately. It's very, very Indian summer right now. But I was so pissed. And then, of course, I had to open the windows, open the doors, turn all the fans on, turn all the fucking air purifiers on, pray to God it didn't wake my dad up or that he was still alive. And I'm just like, he's got emphysema and he's been having issues all day, and I don't know if it's because the food got burned while we were sleeping and nobody opened a window, because those particles in the air are then carcinogenic. So I had to explain to Pigpen that you have to open windows and open doors and get fresh air flowing through the house when you burn something in it, okay? Especially food. So the way that he cleaned it up was he put it all in the sink. He salvaged the beans, the black beans that hadn't been burned, but left a mess in the kitchen sink for me to clean up. I was so fucking livid. And I'm not a person who gets livid. Like, I'm not somebody who, I'm just laid back, nice and easy. But when it comes to our safety, I don't know what to do about it. Well, yeah, there's like 10 fans in the house, and he didn't bother to turn one fan on. He didn't open the window. He didn't open a door. Nothing. Because he was worried the air conditioner's on. I'm like, so why didn't you come into the room where the AC unit is to check? Oh, well, I didn't want to make the dogs bark. The dogs must have been passed out. And like, what, you can't like stand by the door where the AC unit is and listen? No, I hear constant ringing in my ears. I'm like, so come here. I'm like, can you see the glowing green light from the AC? No fucking common sense. I mean, I can tolerate a lot, but I can't tolerate fucking stupid. And I'm not saying that they are fucking stupid. I'm just saying that it's the common sense factor, it's the care factor, it's the, please just, all I'm asking is like, please don't cook when you're sleepy. That would be like me bleaching my hair when I was sleepy. So, I had to then go and get the white vinegar and spray it all over the house to neutralize that odor in the air. Oh my God, it smelled like a wet, moldy, bean burned fart or something. And it took me 3 hours to clear out the house, Molly. 3 fucking hours. So it went from smelling like, burned black beans to dill pickle chips. Yeah. I wanted to start cutting myself. Like, perfect time to become a cutter. I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill myself, but I was pretty upset. I was pretty fucked my life. I kill myself with a crystal now. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine you're sleeping and you wake up choking to the smell of a burning fart, and it's food burning. So, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be a little trickster. Okay, and this werewolf is gonna put, I'm gonna move the smoke alarm. That way, next time he falls asleep while he's cooking, the alarm will go off. And it'll be so fucking loud. Yeah, he might not ever hear again. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that, you know, the smoke alarm is in the hallway above the first French door as you exit the foyer and enter the hallway to go down to the bathroom. And you can have burning food all day long and have a battery up in that thing, and it just doesn't care. Like, it's on, you can tell it's working. But the smoke, it won't do, it doesn't let you know. I mean, had that, I checked it again today, like, just to make sure it was working, but obviously, if you burn something, it doesn't carry over to the hallway quick enough to let you know. So I'm just gonna put one up in the kitchen, and everyone's gonna have to watch their fucking food. It's bad enough the stovetop's already bad. I mean, I think this stovetop might be from like 1993. But I think that he'll be more careful.
Your workflow is important to us.
I hope that he will be more careful. Because, you know, if they're like dying because he fell asleep or forgot to check his food because he was so engrossed in whatever game he was playing. I'm really worried and concerned about that. It concerns me to a level where it's like, would he lose his head if it was cut off? Of course, I mean, what if we just take our heads off and walk around with him? Would he lose his head if it wasn't attached? You know, would he accidentally kill himself or hurt himself accidentally if, you know, I didn't live with him? And I worry about that. It's not like he does drugs. It's not like he drinks. It's not like he has any problems like that or anything like that. I mean, that's probably one of like the best things about him as a person and a roommate is that there's no drug or alcohol problems. I'm not quite sure if there's any mental wealth issues because I have, you know, with his grandmother dying and his mother dying at the same time. You know, I certainly needed a therapist when that was happening to me. But he like refuses to go to therapy, saying there's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't need to talk to anyone, and therapy is only for retards and mentally ill people. You know, and you can't fight that when somebody's in that thought pattern that therapy is just for people who are mentally ill or retarded. I'm just like, what? And he literally said the R word to me. I'm like, do you mean people who are like mentally challenged only go to therapists, and people who like, I'm like, what are you trying to say? So I'm just really sick and tired of getting into dumb conversations about dumb things that are dumb excuses to say childish things, immature words, and be less and less and less transparent with me and more obstinate. Like, it's just like, do you trash the kitchen because you're, you know, mentally challenged and have no common sense? Can't clean up after yourself? But my own therapist just thinks that it has a lot to do, Molly, with being a spoiled brat. No, I don't have time to get in someone's face. It doesn't do any good to anybody. It doesn't. It's a waste of time to get in someone's face. If I got in his face, he'll just hurt me. not hurt me physically. But I mean, like, he'll make food and burn it on purpose or something, or who knows? I don't know. I just don't know at this point. It's kind of scary. I don't really know what's going on with that whole. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. So I haven't slept all day because of the burned bean incident. And I guess I was even more, I guess what upset me the most is that I had gone to say something important to him about paying some bills before bed. But maybe I went in there to remind him to pay the cable bill or something like that. And I don't know, he's just like, I'm just too sleepy to talk to you right now. Can we just talk about it tomorrow? And he told me he went to sleep and then woke back up and made the beans. So he wasn't sleepy when he made the beans. But he didn't tell me that till much later in the day. I still don't think that he took a nap. I just don't think he took a nap. I do think that he burned the beans unintentionally. But the one thing that, like, you know, you can have good friends, but they'll always probably have something about them that, you know, is uncomfortable. You know, for me, for people, it's probably, you know, it's probably my low-key weirdness or something. I don't know. For others, I'm not really sure either. But with this situation, it's like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This is the kind of person I live with. And I sometimes kick myself in the ass for making this decision. But, you know, I didn't want my friend to go to prison a virgin, so. You know, you have friends you grow up with all your life, and then one day they get in trouble, and it's like, okay, well, let's give you a new start to a new life. And it's not like he was even doing anything that could have gotten him in prison. It's just that his family had put him to be his cousin's caregiver, who's in a wheelchair and a drug dealer. And I was like, sorry, but you're gonna fuck yourself over in life if you keep doing this. I'm like, they're not even paying you to wipe his ass. They're not even paying you to pull the shit out of his bag and throw it away. So I'm like, what do you want to do with your life? I'm like, you want to go to prison because your cousin there is dealing drugs, or is associated still with people who deal drugs or do drugs, even though he's not doing drugs and not dealing drugs supposedly. And I tell you, 3 months after he moved in, that's exactly what happened. He got in a situation, his cousin, where him, his girlfriend, and another friend of his were just going up to Walmart, and a cop pulled them over, and the guy had, not his cousin, but the guy they were with, who was traveling to Walmart with the cousin and the girlfriend, they had heroin on them and a gun, and told Paula and my roommate's cousin Molly that if they didn't say it was their heroin, he was going to kill the cop and kill everyone in the car. So had my roommate been in the car at that time, which he would have been, because they would have been like, here's $5 to carry our groceries or some shit like that. You know, he would have been in the car, and instead of the person who had to take the rap for it, they would have just blamed it on my roommate, because they wouldn't have wanted to send Paula back to prison, and dude cousin wouldn't have wanted to go back to prison in a wheelchair, and the guy was already going to kill everybody if one of them didn't say it was their heroin. And I'm just like, fucking A. What the fuck has he grown up with his whole life that he hasn't talked about? It's a lot of trauma, Molly. And I just don't know how I can get him. I just don't know how I can get him the therapy Someone has to want it to get it. So I'm constantly subjected to mental abuse, mental trauma, mental games, Gemini stuff I don't even want to deal with, okay? And when you got a Gemini who's like that, it's like, it's kind of like trying to tap your foot, rub your belly, and pat your head at the same time, and say seashells, seashells by the seashore, really fast 20 fucking times, or 200 fucking, it's like a doozy, it really is. So I'm always having to like be one step ahead of everything. And try to always, outsmart the stupidity. It's really depressing sometimes. Like, I don't get depressed because of it, but it's just thinking about how depressing the situation is, because he could just go and talk to a therapist and probably would feel a lot better. Especially if he found one that he could relate to. And because he doesn't, he has all this pent up grief, over the family picking to coke, deal, or even have anything to do with drugs, and then the abuse that he had to deal with because of it all his life. And of course the way they dealt with him was just put him in front of the TV or a game. So that's real sad. There was no real stimulation or getting into the idea of being a team player outside of a video game, or being a partner or a friend or a companion outside of a video game. There was no real encouragement for that. So once again, his social skills are, well, I don't know what's worse, having an agoraphobia, trying to become a recovering agoraphobic, or being somebody who is in a situation like that. I don't know about that. I don't know that they would have taken him, okay? Because in this case, they didn't take anyone to jail except Paula. And then Paula spent 10 years in prison. And his cousin paid 10 years of her prison fines, her schooling, so she could become a veterinarian tech, so that when she got out of prison she could actually be something, because they make you do that here. Then when she got out of prison, he bought her a brand new Cadillac Escalade, and she dumped him and said, peace out. Good for her. That's all I gotta say. What did I get? My lasagna smashed on the floor at Christmas. Opa. But I need a change. This is not where I want to be the rest of my life, Molly, so. Gonna go on hunt for cheer wine tomorrow. Why haven't you ordered any from Amazon? Just order some from Amazon. Don't they have it on Amazon? Amazon does everything, doesn't it? Did you look up their website to see where their drinks are located? Cheer Wine location, Houston. Total Wine and More, Kroger, your Kroger. Yeah, Kroger's here used to have the Cheer Wine. And I bet you my Kroger just doesn't have it because it's just a small selective Kroger. So they got a coupon at the website right now. $1 off any Cheer Wine or Cheer Wine Zero Sugar. Such bullshit, that zero sugar shit. Okay, fuck you. You guys can't even make your website work without having to track me? Really? Why don't they just have retailers and restaurants that get here? Well, I see a lot in North Carolina. Bojangles has it. It says Bojangles. So here's retailers and outlets. A few of our partners. One of them is a place called Cookout. We've talked about Cookout. Bojangles has Cheerwine, Cracker Barrel, Biscuitville. So do you have any of those in your neighborhood? Okay, so that's such a lie. Like, it says it has it at the Kroger down the street. It does not have it. And I've never seen it at the other one either. Alright, let's look at Houston. You like shakes from Cookout? Hey Jasmine, welcome to the channel. Kroger, 999 Westheimer Road in Houston. Kroger, 1505 Wirt Road, Houston. Kroger, South Voss Road. Kroger, Wood Forest Boulevard, Cypress Creek Parkway. Don't say which one you live close to if you live close to any of these. Wood Forest Boulevard, Shepherd Drive, North Shepherd Drive, and to be a fact. 960 Road West, Katy Freeway, Studermont Street, West Gray Street, Polk Street, 20th, West 20th Street. So it looks like Kroger has them, and then a place called Rocket Fizz. Yeah, see, I can't find them either, and they're saying that they're at Kroger's. Do you have Publix there? It's not saying that. Oh, Cost Plus World Market, Rocket Fizz. There's like 10,000 Krogers in Texas. So if it's not at Kroger, it's going to be at one of those places. Does the Cookout you have, do you have a Cookout there? Do you have a Bojangles there? No, no. You have Cracker Barrel? And I ain't ever heard of a Biscuitville, so. North Carolina thing? Okay. And you guys don't have Bojangles there? I guess not, because you couldn't wait to get here for Bojangles, right? god, are you kidding me? So what about if you just call the company and be like, hey y'all, why are you suggesting that these places have your drink and they don't? Did you try that liquor stores? It said there was one at, there was one at a liquor store. Okay, maybe not, just Kroger. Just Kroger. And Get Plus World Market on Richmond Avenue. Not Get Plus, Cost Plus World Market. A Cost Plus World Market. Have you ever heard of that place? I've never heard of that place. Rocket Fuzz. Have you ever heard of a place called Rocket Fuzz? It's ridiculous. You gotta fucking scan the whole city to get a drink you want. It's an abomination. You know what I miss? I miss 24-hour stores. We just don't have them anymore here. Nowhere. I guess COVID comes out at night. It's been so long since I've had a cheer wine, I don't even remember what it tastes like. It kind of tastes like an old-fashioned cherry Coke. You know how to make a cream soda at home, right? You just take a Sprite and I think it's caramel syrup. Caramel syrup and Sprite makes a cream soda. I know, it's weird, isn't it? At least at Waffle House, that's how they make their cream sodas. Hey, Frank and Dad.
Oh, yes, she's on. Are you going to turn it back on later?
Yeah, are you hot?
We need to turn on.
Okay.
I'm going to close windows or not?
No, not right now, please. I'm not turning
Okay.
it on right now. Sorry. I'm not going around turning windows, putting windows down and turning air conditioners on. It's just
Look
not
at this
happening.
monster, where she is.
So that's interesting that the AI overview says that Waffle House makes their cream sodas by adding a shot of vanilla flavoring. Maybe they do now, but they used to make their cream sodas with caramel syrup and Sprite. I think that's how I had to make them when I worked there. I wonder if Ari would like working at Waffle House. If they had him up north, I think she would. You know, because they not only have like the waitress and the line cook, but they also have the hostess thing. She'd probably be good at hostess at Waffle House. Yeah, I haven't been in a Waffle House in a really long time. What does cheer wine taste like again? What would you say it tastes like? Thanks, Mallory. I appreciate that. You can just come as yourself. So, sorry. The rules are no posers, no jobbers, no fear. So if you come into the chat as the agent from the Matrix, or Jesus Christ, or Buddha, you're just going to get hidden from the channel, because it's breaking a rule. So sorry, Jesus Christ, come back as yourself. I'd be happy to have you here. Sending you love and light. But do not come here as a poser, please. Just come as yourself. Thank you. don't play that shit. Sorry. What am I fucking apologizing for? It's my channel. There's not too many freaks coming in and being weird. And I really don't need it to be more weird than it already is, so. Please just come as yourself. Come as you are. As you would, as you want it to be. But we all know you ain't Jesus Christ, so. Jesus Christ is just somewhere laughing now. Yeah, we do need to watch a movie sometime. The third, okay, so the read-through is Thursday at 7? Okay, great. Why are we doing them on Thursdays again? I thought we were sticking to Wednesdays. Yeah, it's PST time. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock, wait, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Molly's time? I'm so fucking confused. I need to go to bed. So Thursday at 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So 10 my time, 9 your time, Molly. Wait. Yeah. 7 his time. 7. I'm so confused. Someone just tell me when it's going to start and I'll be there, okay? Yeah, it's 9 your time. But I just don't understand why we've switched back to Thursday. Because I thought we switched to Wednesday because Molly has her therapy group on Thursday. So she doesn't feel good enough to do them on Wednesday now? Because Wednesday's going to be better for me too. I'm not trying to do late lives on Thursday. Sorry. I don't mind doing late lives on Wednesday because it's busy late. Busy late. But Thursdays I've got to do lives early or just not do them at all because it's dead. And the later it gets on Thursday, the weirder it gets because the next day is Friday. And I just don't see anybody on Thursday night, so it's easier for me to just go live earlier. But you know, we need Molly too. We can't always do it on Thursday, Metal Rain, because someone's not feeling well. If she's not feeling well, you know, maybe find someone else to just read the part for that night, especially with what she's going through, because all it's doing is going to cause maybe other people who want to join in on Wednesday and can only, like, Laura can only join in on Wednesdays. That's her only day off. So Laura can't join in if we do it Thursday. But at the same time, it's like Molly will go back to work soon and Molly will not be able to do Thursdays at all. I don't know. We'll have to wait till she gets her new schedule. But, I mean, if April's not feeling good on Wednesday night, what's the difference between Wednesday and Thursday? I mean, I understand she hasn't been feeling good the last few days or the last few weeks, especially with everything that's going on. But, you know, I know that the whole thing is not, like, too serious. Like, everybody's not too serious about it. Probably not as serious as I would be, but, or you, I don't know. I'm pretty invested in it, but I don't know what do you mean you'll be back this week, Molly? You'll be back in the reading script group, or you'll be back at work, or you'll be back... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I just need to go to bed and delete this live. Delete the whole fucking day, actually. It never happened. Fuck it all. 8 to 5 p.m., okay. What time are your groups on Thursday though? Aren't they at that time aren't they at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Or was it going to be easy for you because it's just switching from one app to another? I'm going to put the spirit box on soon anyways. Yummy. If you want to, yeah, we can do a taco box. That would be awesome. And we can do both of them if you want to tonight, the free and the paid one if you want. Okay, do I have like my phone on me? I guess I do have my phone on me. Hopefully April's feeling better. Oh, congratulations, I won the lottery. I'm scared to look at it. What if it's a free ticket, you guys? I'm so tired of a free ticket. I want to win a lottery jackpot that's like gonna change my life. Fucking sick of this haunted house shit. It needs a renovation. It really does. Oh well, at least I won a free Fantasy 5 quick pick. And I'm still in the game for free. Oh, fuck. I'm so grateful and thankful that I won a free ticket today again. Happens every day if I play. Isn't that weird? Maybe one day I'll play that Powerball and I'll win that $1 billion. It's the biggest joke of the century, but I don't know, I'm joking about it now, but it'd be kind of scary if it did happen. Big news going on here. Okay, you want to do the one today and free one tomorrow? Oh, that's wonderful. I think that'll be really good for you guys. Oh no, you're not happy about it? Wah, 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 wah. Man, I would love it if my niece and one of her spawns moved in. My nephew almost moved in, but he decided to stay back home. You liked it when it was just you and your brother. How many bedrooms is it? 2 or 3? So now you've got you, your brother Tony, Richard, and your niece and her toddler. How's that dynamic gonna work out with someone like, you know, with what you've been putting up with Richard's mental wealth and health and a toddler? Like, is he gonna be drunk over there and toddler's gonna be over there playing games? Like, 2-bedroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. That would never happen in Tennessee. You know, the apartment upstairs is for rent, so if you want to move, I think it's like maybe $1,600 a month. You can live upstairs. You can bring the cat. He won't care. You can stand on your head, paint every room black. pretty much do whatever you want. So, okay, the dog is now sneezing and choking. I'll be right back. Are you okay? What's going on, baby? What's going on with my mommy doggy one? Oh, my mommy doggy. My mommy doggy. Oh, I love my mommy doggy. My mommy doggy girl. You okay, honey? You just wake up? Are you okay? A little back rub? Did you have a little sneeze attack? It's like, I don't know, just hold me, touch me. Oh, it's a puppy. Get a sneeze attack. Okay. Okay, so, and here's the thing, my dad has 2 empty bedrooms in his house, but his wife is giving him issues about her moving there. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. I love my dog. So I call Ruby my mommy doggy because, well, she's had 13 puppies, so she is a mommy doggy. But her personality reminds me of my mom so much. So I call her my mommy doggy. She takes care of me for my mommy who can't be here with me. Yeah. You protected me. I protected you. Feeling okay? So your brother said he's going to start looking for a 3-bedroom, but when the time comes, I'm going to tell him to count me out. I don't know. So you just don't want to live with anybody, huh? Yeah, that I can understand that. I would much rather not have a roommate than have one. You know, I don't mind if it's a family member. I don't mind living with family, but I mean, as long as the roommate's reliable. I mean, I'm in a situation where I'm always on the edge because I never know what's next. You know, with that person, not with my own self or my life, but so I'm constantly having to change the way I think and feel about things so I can constantly manifest the version of the reality that I want, because I constantly have a person that I have to constantly deal with who's constantly a terror. Richard has made it really feel like no longer like, oh my God, that must be so depressing. I start to feel that way sometimes about my roommate, but then I have to remember that once again, he's never had a drug problem, and he doesn't have a drug problem, and he's not ever going to have a drug problem. He doesn't have a problem with alcohol, never has and never will. So, you know, and he does work as much as he can to bring in what he can to pay his bills. Okay? So, even though I never know if he's going to be late or not with the bills, you know, at least I don't have to worry about that aspect of it all, okay, regarding the drugs and alcohol. But still, it's the stability of their mental wealth that concerns me. And, you know, when I'm in my part of the house, everything's fine. I'm okay, relatively okay. I love the haunted house and the creepy graveyard, despite some of the fucking things about it. But like when I step into that particular room that person lives in to try to go out the back door or try to get the window up for fresh air, it doesn't feel like home. It doesn't feel like the Zen room that it used to be or the Zen room that it should be. Yeah, Richard doesn't even try, whereas at least my roommate tries. And he tries real hard. And he goes through a lot of fucked up shit trying. Okay? Because I'll tell you what, it ain't easy what he does. Okay? And I'm not going to tell you what he does, because he doesn't want anyone to know what he does. It's private. No, it doesn't feel like you. But it's funny that you said that because your name is Zen, but I mean, it's very uncomfortable when you live with someone who has what would you call it? Somebody who hoards, keeps their room trashed, and would rather use, a bottle instead of the toilet. Like, I feel like I'm kind of living with that girl from that poop episode of the Hoarders. But it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like that. But what I'm saying is it's bad. Like, there is something going on with my friend that it needs to be dealt with. And I'm having a hard time dealing with it by myself. So I'm just letting it. I love my weird house too. Like, I know I should move to Nashville, but do you really have to move to Nashville to be a rock star? Fuck no. Do I want to be a part of a good music scene? Yes. But do I have to move there to be part of the Nashville music scene? No. Never had to move there before to be a part of it. I just need to get a fucking car again and not smash it in a bunch of pieces. But I do love this house. I've never had a place I could call my own, Molly. So living here as long as I have. My mom died here. Many, many people I have loved have died while I've lived in this house. I don't know where I would go from here. Like, I really hate to move out and not know what became of this house, or, like, what would it be like if I did win a huge lottery jackpot and I could buy this house? And maybe buy a flat in Nashville, or buy a flat in Europe, or buy a flat anywhere. But I have never experienced in the Seattle, New York, Boston, Boston, no. I've never, maybe sometimes, but look, the one thing I experienced with the Nashville music scene that I didn't experience in those other ones, was I couldn't find musicianship. But I was able to find musicianship like the way I found it in Boston, in the city of Nashville. Yeah, you're right, Zenian. A bunch of music stars make it big from their basement. Yeah, I know, you're absolutely right, Zenian. And it came to the point where it was like, what am I doing waiting around to become a rock star? Like, I've already written like 6 albums. I just need to record them. Just do it, make it happen. Come here, dog. Now, I made this YouTube channel for my music. But it just seems like it's not interesting. It's not interesting to anybody, obviously, because I'll put a video out, even a music video, and it'll just be like 10 likes or no likes and 10 views, which means that what's happened is that the seed audience, the key seed audience that the algorithm feeds my videos to, they don't like it, so YouTube stops pushing it out to the universe. It's that discriminative of an algorithm. So Nobody leaves comments, nobody leaves me likes, nobody says shit to me, so YouTube just thinks y'all don't like me. Even though I do a live every day and we all get together and hang out. It's almost as if I don't exist on YouTube and don't do anything really, you know, at all. And that's fine. You look really sleepy and miserable. I haven't seen you take one nap today. You look miserable. Are you okay? I'm kind of worried about her. And I think I need to take her to the bed again. Okay, dear. Yeah, just put your questions in the chat and I'll answer them. I took her out to go potty today and I wasn't sure if there was blood in her stool or not. I don't know if it was like her digesting watermelon or if it was, you know, the red skin from an apple or, I mean, I think I even found some peanuts in there and she had chewed them whole. She didn't even chew them. She just snorted them down like a line of cocaine. Hey Meryl, how are you, sweetheart? But yeah, so I don't know. I'll just have to see what it looks like next time I take her out. P was fine. She hasn't been acting weird other than constant. It's like she's constantly starving. I could feed her all day long. She won't stop. And I caught this bitch trying to eat acorns today. Yes, this little bitch was trying to eat acorns. I don't even know where she got acorns from. I don't know if she put them in her mouth and came in and dropped them down and hid them somewhere, but I caught her sitting on the couch munching on acorns like she owned them. So I'm a little bit worried about that too, because I don't know if acorns are good for them or not. But Metal Rain, let's go ahead and do your reading, and then I'll put the spirit box on. Maybe my mom will come by and say hi. You're about to go to sleep, little one, okay? I'm gonna put you on the couch. Your mommy doggy. Just relax. Yeah, lick Ruby's eyeballs. That'll be a good thing. So I've been trying to like propagate some plants. I guess that's the word for it. I don't know what the right word is for it. But it's basically like when you take a plant cutting and you put some root hormone on it, or maybe you don't put root hormone on it, you just put it in the cup and then you cover it with plastic, you put it in water. And I just can't seem to get roots. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just need to put them in root hormone and stick them in the dirt to grow the roots. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know for this. It's not working. Which I've never had a problem, like, when growing cannabis, I've never had a problem with, like, you know, taking trimmings and cloning them. But I just can't seem to clone some of the stuff that I've been trying to clone this summer. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'll be right back. I'm about to have a sneezing attack. Excuse me. So I want yours what too, huh? How many singer-songwriters write hundreds of songs before one takes off? I don't know. Let me know, because I've written 100 songs or more, and I'm pretty fed up with it. Not fed up with writing songs. I mean, like, I'm just fed up with, you know, just like really being alone on my journey. It sucks. Okay, so I got 12 likes or I got 11 likes. Okay, I thought I had 12 likes, but I guess not. I'm gonna put the spirit box on. Metal Rain, I got your questions. Yeah, if you have a question, Molly, put it in. It says 11 on my side, Meryl, but maybe there's 12. and I just can't see it yet. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I do appreciate it. I'm just burned out. Like, I've been doing this for 16 plus years on YouTube, and I'm just tired of every day 10 views, 12 views, 50 views. You know, and the only time I get like more than 50 views is if it's a wild animal, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But what is wrong with me or my channel? Like, what is wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? And then YouTube will be like, you're not doing anything wrong. You just have to do this, 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 and this. And even if you are doing all that, which I am, it's like a whole bunch of fucking shit they want you to do to boost the chances of the algorithm. Like, and it's just all fucking, it's all a myth. I'm really convinced that it's all a myth. If somebody out there can prove to me that all these ideas that YouTube gives you and tells you as a creator to help get your channel off on the right step, crazy shit like do this setting, do that setting instead, or just make a whole new channel. Like, why would I make a whole new channel? No, just, I've been here for 16 years. Give me some fucking street credit. You know what I mean? Like, if I was on the street 16 years busking, I would have so much street cred, it wouldn't be funny anymore. Maybe it would be funny. I don't know. I used to have street cred as a busker, but I just fucking gave up. You know, because it was lame. It's like, here, I'm out in the cold, I'm singing, nobody wants to pay me anything. They just want to stand around and watch. And, you know, great, you can go out on the street and busk all you want. But if you're not getting paid for it, you know, I was just getting sick of getting paid in beer and chicken. I don't drink beer and I don't eat chicken. At least I try not to eat chicken. It shouldn't be so difficult, Vivian. It shouldn't be so difficult. You shouldn't have to sit around and upload 3,000 videos on 5 different channels to get some street credit on YouTube. So it doesn't matter if the channel was just tarot. Same thing. It doesn't matter if the channel was just in its music stage. Same thing. Okay? In fact, they tell you to post different stuff because it makes it interesting. And it might help you get your channel out there more to more people who are interested in other topics. But I think that YouTube's only solely focusing on the real popular channels that are making them the biggest money. And us little bottom feeders is the chump change they get to pay all the chump changers. I just don't believe in it anymore. I just think I'm done. I think I'm burned out. After 16 years, 16 plus years and multiple channels, I'm just sick of it. I mean, I don't think that YouTube owes me anything. But I do feel like at the end of the day that there could be a lot of things that could be upgraded, changed for the better for YouTubers, and I think allowing the algorithm to do and say what it wants is fine. But, you know, when they say, you know, that your video's pushed out to a seed audience, like what seed? The 5 of you, the 10 of you, the 25 of you, the 1,850 of you that are not watching? And, you know, whoever's subscribing and unsubscribing every day, just fucking stop. Okay, just don't subscribe at all if you think you're going to unsubscribe. I just don't give a fuck about subscriptions. I really don't. Subscriptions don't mean shit. More or less subscriptions have never personally helped me. So, you know, and they tell you they push you into that Zenny, and they push you into doing all this other stuff just to get. I just feel like just to get you on the fast track of making them money. But you have to do all this other stupid shit to really make the kind of money you want. Make a fool of yourself, which I refuse to do, which I'm probably doing anyways. Talk shit about people. A lot of the most famous people on YouTube, all they do is talk shit about people. That's all they do. They're just shit talkers. And it makes me wonder, like, what is this person really like in real life? Would they talk shit about me if I was their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their husband, their wife, their friend? And there have been actually, I think I've told you guys before, there's actually some really good YouTubers that do that kind of stuff, and I really like their sense of humor and their comedy. But when it gets personal, when they start talking about someone you love that's famous, who you're personal friends with, and then you're like, wait a minute, hold on a second, wait. You're a fucking shit-talking fat ass. Shut the fuck up. Quit talking about people who have bent over backwards to create success in their life that you'll never have. Like, I just don't feel like I could keep watching that on YouTube. And there's a lot of that on YouTube's in you. And they call it comedy, but where I come from, it's just shit talking. And that's fine. People want to shit talk, that's fine. I don't care. But it can become a little dreary when all the shit talkers are talking about the same shit. It's like they all get on the trending bandwagon, and that's what is popular on YouTube. If it's trending, you'll find the same kind of channels that do the same kind of thing, and it'll be their own little version of who they're trashing that week, and it's the same person again and again and again, always again. I can go over and watch one channel, and they're shit-talking one person and making fun of them, and then go over to another one, and it's a whole other version of the same story. And that shit's really popular on YouTube. And I'm fucking sorry, it's not art. It's just crap to me. And I guess this channel is like, when I first started it and I wanted to focus on the music thing, you know, back then we didn't have things like artificial intelligence to make, you know, music videos look seamless and spotless and perfect. Nobody even did AI on YouTube. Back then you could like your own video and not get, what's the word I'm looking for? You could like your own video and YouTube wouldn't punish you for it. So, like, this channel has had over 1 million views, but they took hundreds of thousands of views away from me for no reason and didn't even explain why. Now it looks like I've had less than 50,000 views. Nah. Or what did it say recently? Oh, I've got... Okay, so according to YouTube, this channel's only been viewed 175,000 times. Okay. Alright. Whatever, YouTube. YouTube went through this whole thing where they cleaned up the platform and they deleted a lot of likes, they deleted a lot of subscriptions, they deleted a lot of stuff, and said it was because they couldn't tell if the views were fake or something like that for channels. Like, I guess if you were a small channel and you had a lot of views, I guess they felt or thought that those were fake or something like that. Yeah, and the ones that do it better get more views and more consistent views because people are naturally, obviously, shit talkers. And they want to hear shit talking, and they want to hear the best shit talking they could get turned into comedy. Well, yeah, and that's another thing. I know there's a lot of channels that are huge that just play covers. I'm subscribed to several of them. I'm subscribed to that little Filipino lady with the chihuahua. And everybody just loves her voice, and it's like chalkboard nails scratching it. It's like nails, she sings, it's like nails scratching across the chalkboard. That's what it is. But she's fabulous. And I'm not lying, like, it's nice to watch her and listen to her sing and the cute puppy and everything, you know? Even if she does sound like nails on a chalkboard, to me. I mean, I still enjoy it. This would probably sound absolutely crazy. But, you know, that's not something I can do with my voice. I can't get 1 million views singing a 3-chord wonder with my dog on my lap. I've never been able to do that, ever. Am I resentful for it or upset about it? No. But it makes me question, like, really, how good am I at what I do then? You know what I mean? Maybe I just really do suck and need to give up. But I'm not a quitter, so it's kind of like, now what, you know? Yeah. I don't think this channel's ever going to go anywhere, so I'll probably quit it after 2025. And probably get into something else in life. You know, and if people want to buy a tarot card reading, you know where I am. Or how to get in touch with me. There's no point in staying on YouTube if whatever I'm doing is not working out for me. I've tried multiple channels. How do I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and even have time for myself and run multiple channels? I just can't. You know, maybe those people who can pay editors and managers and agents and have a lot of family members that can help them out. I don't have anybody. It's just me. It's just me. So it can get very overwhelming, creating, coming up with all the ideas by myself, writing all the scripts by myself, filming by myself, lighting by myself, makeup by myself, clothes by myself. You know, and then people still have to eat at the house and expect me to cook it for them and expect me to clean up after them and expect me to clean it all. So, and then I have a job, you know, and it's like, I just, when is there time for myself other than to, you know, fall into bed and maybe get a couple hours of sleep with no pain. So it's kind of like this vicious cycle that I'm just not willing to keep doing. If, you know, if it's going to keep being like this, then at the end of the day, you know, is it really the algorithm or just my music just suck? Do I just suck? You know, I have to really ask myself, like, would I listen to my music? Yeah, of course, I dig my music. I love my music. Would I want a tarot card reading for me? Sure, I would love to get a tarot card reading for me. But, you know, if it, you know, usually it's like if it fits, she sits, but it's not fitting. Hey, Pam, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome back, Little Rain. Let's go ahead and do your questions. Sorry, I just went like blah, 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 blah. F it, no. And let me put the spirit box on, which the spirit box is on. I just gotta plug it in. How have you been, Pam? And we'll put on the spirit box during your reading too, Metal. That might help you get some insight. Hey, Mom, if you're around, happy birthday and come touch the REM pod so I know you're here. Well, I know you're always here. What am I talking about? Where is the battery for the REM pod? It's not here. Alright, I don't know what to say about that. Oh wait, here it is. I found it. Hey Mom, if you're here, can you touch the REM pod? Then you can touch me, you can touch the people in the chat, you can touch yourself, you can touch the dogs. Just don't let other spirits that are maybe not so good for us do that, please. So yeah, if anybody wants to touch the REM pod that might be here with us, I'm just gonna reset it. If there's any good spirits that want to come and chat, please feel free to come by and touch the REM pod. So it's probably only going off because I'm moving around it, but that'll stop in a minute. Oh my god, lantern, please don't fall, it would be a tragedy. Is the little man in the speaker going to talk? I mean, you should be charged. I've been charging you all day. Are you not charged? Oh my god, the speaker's dead. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Fucking sorry. Okay, now that's kind of scary. I'm not even near it and it's going crazy. Maybe it's this wire. Okay, it's only going off because I moved around on the speaker on the table. Okay, alright. Let's move these cards away from me. Maybe we can just move the lantern for a little bit. Just put it here for now. And we'll just put the REM pod here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, there's a lot of controversial, introspective, deep thoughts and feelings about that Zenian. Doing multiple different types of things on the channel compared to just sticking to one thing. I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You have artificial intelligence running the show. Okay? It can't tell the difference between, you know, my shirt that has fake boobs on it and my real boobs. Okay? It can't tell the difference between music that's mine, that's I've copywritten, and the 3 seconds that Universal Music Group stole from me. It can't tell the difference between, like it can't tell the difference between if it's real or not, I guess. I guess much like a hummingbird can't tell the difference between a flower and a feeder. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, how many of them are feeders on YouTube and how many of them are real flowers? And the algorithm can't tell who's good or bad. It just is only told to pick what's good and bad based on what the audience thinks and feel. So if my seed audience is fed to people who don't like my stuff, why is YouTube even pushing my content on a seed audience that it already knows or may already predict doesn't like my stuff anyways? I mean, if it can predict all this other shit, why can't it predict that the people that it's seeding the video off to probably not going to like this content? You know, I'd much rather have what shitty content instead of no comment at all. I know that sounds crazy, but, you know, at least I know that someone's not liking it, which is just as good, I think, as somebody knowing they like it. Instead, you know what I get? I get comments from people I've never ever seen in chat saying things to me that never were said to them. Like someone came over and bullied me, saying I called them gay. I've never even seen that person. I don't even talk like that. It was very, very strange. I get weird stuff all the time as comments. It's like, I should just turn comments off, really. Nobody ever says anything to me or anything really relevant. Yeah, I know you posted the questions already, dear. I'm about to look at them again. I think that the algorithm is set up to help only one entity, and that's YouTube. And if you happen to break the chain, okay, you got lucky. You got lucky once. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Metal Rain need to know about? You know, this REM pod is on low. It's not on high sensitivity. So that's pretty interesting to me. It's going kind of wacko-quacko. Is that you, Mom? Yeah, you know I like the purple button, right? Can you light all the lights up at one time so I know it's you, Mom? Okay. Can you play us a song on the REM pod, Mom? Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to Richard. So, he's going to feel trapped. He's going to feel sensitive about it. He might feel a little betrayed. But it's going to give him just the courage he needs to be the best version of himself so that he can overcome this and make it a lot better. It's going to have to push him towards making choices in this Two of Swords. So you got Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Cups, Strength card, Six of Wands, and the Two of Swords as the overall energy for that, okay? Will it be what drives him out? Six of Pentacles is saying yes. But driving him out to what? Being homeless? You know, he doesn't know what he wants. You know, maybe he's a spoiled brat and has been taken care of his whole life or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the card is saying yes, it's going to be the thing that, like, gives him the ambition to, like, overcome his reality. Because it's going to give him a chance to figure out what he wants. He's going to really start thinking about it. To how do I overcome this? When I move, will I move alone? In a previous reading, Ileana was said to be moving with me. Well, I don't know how long ago that reading was. Maybe that was 6 months ago. My readings are probably only good for a couple weeks to a couple months. I think that she would like to move in with you, but I don't think you would enjoy living with her in the version of her that she is. Spirit, will he mostly be living alone when he moves? Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about that? Will he move alone? Spirit says very much so. You know, it is a wish fulfilled of yours in the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I mean, the Three of Pentacles. And you will create this for yourself. Definitely will be a yes that you will enjoy the creativity it brings into your life, the comfort it brings into your life. REM pod is really hot tonight. It's almost scaring me. Mommy. Alright, I'm I'm gonna catch up on chat here in a minute. Let's see if I can get this speaker on. It's still not turning on. I mean, it's turned out.
Maximum volume.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is on. Great. Hey, Suzanne. I know the plans they made put an end to us, but could you come and say hi? Happy birthday. Back to his mom's. Well, yeah, I mean, is his mom's a place where he's allowed to do whatever he wants and doesn't have to worry about it? I mean, why did he move in with you in the first place? Sorry, guys, I completely forgot to do the collective messages tonight, but I will do one here in a little bit before I get offline. If anybody else would like to get a paid reading, please get your paid reading now because I'm going to bed very soon. Mom, can you say anything to us in the chat? I mean, like on the spirit box to us? Okay, that'd be really scary if she started typing and her username came up. You know what else I wonder about the YouTube thing and the YouTube algorithm is like, you know, you get a lot of subscribers, but how many of those accounts are actually real or active anymore after 16 years? I often wonder, like, how many of my subscribers are actually dead? I mean, I know at least a handful of them are dead because I personally knew them. But how much does that affect a channel? A channel that's subscribed to you and nobody logs into it. A channel that's subscribed to you and nobody uses the channel. A channel that's subscribed to you and, you know, you don't know which one it is, so you can't remove it. And, you know, it would be kind of nice if they did a thing on YouTube where you could show a feature where, you know, where it shows the last time the person logged in and, like, the user of the channel can turn it off to their convenience. And then that way, like, if, you know, it is a completely dead channel, there's no subscribers, there's nothing, it was made 15 years ago or something, or 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, and there's just been absolutely, you can tell there's been absolutely no anything on the channel. I mean, it would just be, I think it would be really good if YouTube cleaned out their servers and got rid of inactive accounts. I mean, not that it would change anything or make anything better, you know, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's Google, I'm pretty sure they have thousands and thousands upon millions of servers that they can use to do this whole YouTube thing. I mean, isn't there like a video being uploaded like every second or something? Well, yeah, and that's the thing is that YouTube doesn't really have that. YouTube doesn't have that, the remembrance page thing for people who may have died. They don't have, they don't go around cleaning it up. So, like, there's somebody with my username who made one playlist and made their account in 2023. And you fucking know they just did that so I couldn't have my username if I ever decided to try to change it. And they don't use the channel. Those videos never get played. I watched the playlist, the numbers never change to the view. Nothing ever changes on that channel. Views, there's never any views unless I show up. You know, and how much does that impact? Like, what seed accounts, what accounts that follow me as subscribers is the YouTube algorithm sharing my content with when I first put it out? Is it all subscribers or is it people who are not subscribers? I mean, do any of you even get my notifications? You know what I mean? Like, is there, gosh, the HomePod is so active. It's like it's trying to play a song. But back to seeding the viewers with my videos. But you know, are they subscribers? Are they non-subscribers? Are they floaters? Are they bottom feeders? Like, are they even 18 plus? So I didn't start doing the tarot until 3 years ago on the channel. Everything was just my music, my music, my music, music, music. But when Dad got cancer, I had to try to figure an outlet, like use an outlet that maybe could bring in cash so I could make sure we didn't end up homeless while he had cancer. So I just was like, well, I'm not going to make another channel because the channel I had already made for tarot. Like, check this out. YouTube literally took that channel and just like deleted it. And said if I wanted to get the channel back, I would have to email them and prove to them I'm who I am and all this stupid fuddy-duddy shit for a channel that was new, that wasn't even monetized and only had 3 videos because of some stupid fucking picture on a tarot card. So that's another fucking thing, is like, sometimes when I do these tarot cards, like, I won't be allowed to monetize it because the photo is copywritten. Or I'll have to share revenue with other channels that are using the same tarot cards. Or I'll get a warning for my sexual magical tarot deck. So, like, you know, I did a reading for Rob the other night with the sexual magical tarot, and I got a warning for it because of the explicit content and copyright issues with the cards. It's like, okay, whatever. I'll put a cover song out there. I can't monetize it. Unless the artist that wrote the song is willing to share the revenue with me. So I could upload songs and not monetize them, which is fine. I mean, I make pennies for all the hard work I do, and I'm fine with that. But at the same time, what kind of people are they seeding my videos out to? I mean, are they actually giving my tarot videos out to people who are even interested in tarot? Are they even putting out my music videos to people who are interested in music? It doesn't have to be this difficult, okay? It's artificial intelligence. It's a fucking bot. It's not stupid. It's just programmed by humans who, you know, don't want to be in front of the screen and want you to request their assistance like you're some kind of king or queen in America. Oh, Sarah's Facebook page is not a remembrance page? That's interesting. I don't know if my mom's page is a remembrance page, but I don't even know if it's still there. Oh, God. So I had to literally, like, request a human experience in regards to many, many, many things on YouTube that were stupid. Now, I knew that something was wrong with YouTube and the algorithm when I uploaded my song Elven Lullaby 12 years ago. Well, maybe now it's 13 for the Look Away Sweet Dixie book trailer. And I couldn't believe that YouTube gave me a copyright strike for a piece of music that belongs to me. A piece of music that's literally copywritten by me and owned by me and made by me. And so Universal Music Group put out a copyright thing against me saying that I didn't, you know, that song's not mine, it's theirs. But when I showed YouTube the proof of the pudding, I learned that they took 3 seconds of my song and copyrighted it and used it in something. but I've never been able to find out why. I've never been able to get compensation for it. And I still don't know if Universal Music Group is out there trying to fucking use my song. It's really frustrating. And I get all kinds of stuff all the time that's like, oh, this is your content. What do you want to do about it? Do you want to share the love? Do you want to share the funds, the ad funds that come in? But it's a fucking public domain movie that I literally showed on a channel that I'll get a warning for or a strike for, but it's in the public domain. So you can see from some of these weird things how sketchy the algorithm already is. How sketchy the AI is already being used. In my opinion, that's all very sketchy kind of stuff. To get a copyright wrong, to ask me if I want to tell me that other channels are using my copywritten content, when it's just public domain movies I once showed a long time ago, there's just something wrong. You know, and I don't know if they know this stuff or not, but, you know, I'm just talking to the wall when I email them. I'm talking to myself. You know, the algorithm sees me as small potatoes and that I'm never going to go anywhere, so it doesn't do anything spectacular. Whenever I out on Facebook, cut out on Facebook pictures with the song "Hair of the Dog" by Nazareth, it gets taken down. Even though I picked the song off Facebook, that is so weird. Yeah, and that's the misfortune of everything being run by a computer now, is that computers get it wrong, and then you have to request human assistance, and then and then you don't even get to talk to them. YouTube doesn't even care right now if someone came in and gave us terroristic death threats. They don't even care. They just let it happen. And they would tell you, oh yeah, sorry that happened to you. Why don't you go report it to your local police department? Then you go report it to your local police department and you don't know who it was. So they just kind of laugh at you. While you're laying in bed sweating if somebody's outside, you know, getting ready to come into the house and with their death threat bullshit. I don't know, there's just some things about YouTube that if I was the owner or the head of YouTube, there would be a lot of things that would be cleaned up. How about that? We'd be wiping YouTube's ass clean and giving some real humans some jobs instead of AI always being the prevalent gatekeeper. How about that? Remember, you could actually talk to someone who worked at YouTube? Do any of you remember that? And I've always felt that a lot of the things that they tell you to do, like in-card games, the thumbnail, the SEO, the tags, the description, the title, adding it to a playlist, it becomes overwhelming when you've tried everything and nothing works. So at that point, it's kind of like, okay, my shit must suck, I give up. But I mean, I'm not going to give up or anything like that. It's just that I just don't understand what's wrong with YouTube and my channel. I constantly see people subscribe and unsubscribe. I constantly see people dislike my stuff. And it doesn't affect me. I don't really care. Haters are gonna hate. They don't affect me. But, you know, YouTube has all this stuff in place to protect people, but it's really only to protect YouTube. And keep you on the platform as long as they can keep you here to make money for them. Yes, and you can go here on YouTube and type in public domain movies and watch them and show them. in the United States. But the algorithm still gets confused. Because the algorithm probably isn't, the algorithm is probably isn't, programmed to know all the copyright laws, or know all the trademark laws, or know any of the laws at all. For instance, like I was talking to a friend of mine who, works on OnlyFans, and they had suggested that. Why does it feel like someone is upstairs but nobody lives up there? I keep hearing someone jumping around up there, but there's absolutely no one up there. So my friend suggested okay, so you know how I'll do the Tits Out Tuesday thing where I'll wear my shirt with the boobs on it? YouTube can't tell the difference between my boobs, my real boobs, and my fake boob t-shirt. Same with the fact that they were wear more shirts like that, or why don't you get some they have a lot of really cute stuff for dancers and musicians online that you can buy that are bodysuits. They're nude bodysuits, but they have rhinestones or crystals on them that actually cover your lovely lady parts. But they're sexy. I like to wear that kind of stuff. But did you know that if you wear a nude top on YouTube, you could get suspended? You could get a strike. You could get a warning. You could lose your whole channel because it's against terms of service, showing guns on a live. It's ridiculous. But once again, that's because AI can't tell the difference between my real tits and my fake tits. It doesn't know if it's like a hummingbird. It doesn't know if it's a flower or a feeder. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. So you have this social media platform that's the best social media platform to make money on, probably other than OnlyFans. But then I don't know that OnlyFans pays you. I think that the people who subscribe to, I don't know, I've never done OnlyFans. I just have helped friends with ideas, with sexy ideas for their shows. Yeah, I've appealed it before. I've appealed a lot of them, and there have been some that were they just kind of closed the case and didn't care about the laws, the rules, or anything like that. They were just whatever, you did this. You're wrong. Okay, whatever, fuck you. It's alright, fuck you, YouTube. I've been in arts and entertainment all my life mostly, and I know the rules and I know the laws, and so while other countries might have copyrights on those movies, what happens is your video will just get blocked in those countries. You won't necessarily get a copyright strike or a warning. They'll just tell you, oh, that video is blocked in these countries because it's unsuitable regarding copyright or trademark or whatever bullshit. I'm just so done. I just feel like I was born to do music, and instead I'm, paying a piper that just doesn't care on YouTube. I'm not really sure. We'll see how the rest of 2025 goes. And then, if it doesn't start picking up, I can't continue to do this anymore. And you won't see me every night. And you probably won't see me again. Unless you say hi to me on Instagram. Because having 5 channels, I can't do it by myself, guys. Having even another channel is so overwhelming to me. With having ADHD, it's just too much. I don't know how people with ADHD do it. They must be on good drugs or something. Oh, thank you so much, Pam, for coming by. It's always good to see you, sweetheart. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm sorry I've complained so much tonight. I'm gonna delete this live. I'm going to do a collective message. Is there anybody else that wanted me to do a reading for them? Molly? I think Molly left. She might have fallen asleep, though. I know she wanted to do a couple of questions, but maybe if she sends me a text message, she'll... Are there any spirits that want to talk to us on the spirit box right now? Before I close the spirit portal? Pam, I love you. Sweet dreams, honey, when you go to bed. Rest well, dear, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know about if I'll be back in 2026, but, you know, if YouTube gives me a good reason to stick around, I will. We'll see. Good night. Oh, Rain. Sweet dreams. I think I'm going to turn off the REM pod. Yeah, I'm going to turn the REM pod off. Hi. We already know you're here. So do you have any messages for us before we turn the spirit box off? If you're there, Mom, can you say anything to us that you might want us to know? Okay, I guess the spirits don't want to talk to us. So we're just going to say goodnight? Yeah? Going to say goodnight, spirit? Do you want us to stop talking? Can you hear us? Just say ye, like in a tiny little voice. Mom, are you there? Ozzy Osbourne, are you there? Robin Williams, are you there? Are there any entities there that were once a living human being that would like to talk or can talk? Can you talk to us? Can you hear us? Do you want me to change the frequency? Can you change the frequency? Slow it down a little? What you shouting at? This house? What about this house? 3. What about the number 3? I've been playing your stupid lottery number. It's not working. Give me a different number. 3 and 8 aren't working. Yes. You want me to keep playing 3 and 8? Okay, I'm gonna ask you again, Spirit. What are the winning lottery numbers to the $1 billion jackpot? Give me those numbers, please. You can see into the future and see that. Please let me know. Hi. Did you hear those giggles? That was really fucking cool. Did you say it is? Did it just say it's in the wall? What's in the wall, Spirit? Is there money hidden in the wall? is the winning lottery on the wall album? Is the winning lottery number on the wall album? You think so? Yes? Are there any numbers on the... I can't remember. I mean, all I remember about the wall is... Oh, I don't remember if there's any numbers on the album cover or not. That was a really good fucking record. Probably one of the best records ever written in history. I don't want to listen to it. It's too depressing. Spirit, what are you shouting at? A snack? You want a snack? I don't have a snack, but I've got some flowers. Did the spirit box really just say booby? Okay. I was just thinking about that, counting the bricks. I was just actually about to say it. I love that album so much. It's probably one of my top 5 favorite albums. But I refuse to listen to it. In fear that I won't be with you guys anymore. It's so sad. That record is so sad. I don't listen to movies anymore. It's still a record of music. It's still a compilation of songs. So is anybody on the other side that plays music? Are you with us? How many bricks on the wall? Still a double album, still pretty cool stuff. And you know, I love rock operas too. Like, nobody writes rock operas anymore. I was gonna be doing a rock opera like maybe like a decade or so ago. I had a friend who was writing one, and I think rock operas just kind of fell off the map. Really, I don't know. Like, nobody makes those kind of albums anymore. So if anybody wants to make a rock opera album with me, let me know. Yeah, it doesn't even say how many bricks are on the wall when you Google it, but I guess you could count the bricks. That's kind of scary because I have brick walls in my house that look just like this. It's kind of creepy. I'll have AI count it for me later. Just kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, I can only stand this so much more, so I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you, Metal Rain, for your donation tonight. Help me put some gas in my car. Thank you, Molly, so much for your donation as well. It'll help me add a little bit to the pot with helping my dad pay his insurance. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the spirit box off. Thank you, spirits, for coming by and chatting with me tonight. I'm gonna also leave these settings because I really liked those settings for sure.
Bluetooth already open.
I should probably turn that speaker
Waiting
off
for
first.
Bluetooth connection.
So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be 2, 7, and 11 again, but we'll see. So be good to yourself, your thoughts. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the 14 likes. Thank you for coming by and chatting. I appreciate y'all. Love and light bright. Sweet dreams. When you get there, call any